What you thought I was gonna let you live? Nah.
A G L E S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly Eagles fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Where we're at, right? This Eagles team has added a lot to the arsenal. We already made the playoffs with what we've already had. I think offense and defense got better. And so let's see if we're 6-2 come to the deadline, and now we're seeing that this team can really compete, but we're missing one spot. That's why I think you can utilize that 8.2, maybe restructure somebody else, as Howie Roseman will probably be able to do, and then figure it out then. I agree with all you guys. Pretty much Howie Roseman sees something he wants and figures out a deal he can get. I can see him doing it, but I think the smart thing to do, and Howie's like, hey, Philly, what else do you want me to do? Like, come on. I mean, I've done everything you want, and some of y'all guys still won't apologize to me. So I think right now, 500 said he needs one more offseason, and that's
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Round one.
Fight.
I'm not doing it.
Hold on. No, I was gonna wait till later for this. Me and you last time we were live, we went at it. No.
It ain't happening. You realize as soon as I apologize to this guy, he's gonna screw everything up. I am not jinxing this team. We haven't even played one game.
I'm not talking about jinxing it. I'm not talking about jinxing it.
What do you want me to do?
500 a conspiracy guy. You gotta let him do what he gotta do. He's a conspiracy guy.
Listen. If I apologize to him,
let me talk to him real fast. Hold on.
If I apologize to him, and then he screws up, I can't go and say anything because I've already apologized.
You know what? I was
It's all about the moment. It's all about the moment. When you came, so hold on. So why is it that you can castrate him and then not?
I didn't go castrate nobody. What are you talking about?
So I'm a beachside hotel. As you can see, I'm pretty relaxed. I'm looking for some.
I ain't castrate nobody. What are you talking about?
When we was on live, you was so mad about not getting Tyreek Hill. So mad.
I was.
And then he turned around and got AJ Brown.
Yeah, because my thought was you had to go out and get a receiver. I didn't care who it was. It could have been DK. I did videos on all of them. Just get somebody. And he did it. And I've said he's done a great job. I have no problems with what he's done this offseason. He's done everything I would have done. I have no issues with it. But I'm not ready to sit there and say that all is forgiven.
Except for the Derek Barnett situation.
I can't do it. Derek Barnett was the only bad move I didn't like. But the guy. What if in 3-4 years these guys aren't as good as we all thought? I can't blame the guy again. I'm not doing
but
it.
that's not how we fought. That's not how we fought the guys.
What do you mean it's not how his fault? Howie's the GM. If look, we could all like all these picks, but if they don't work out, we're all going to blame one guy because we can be wrong. We can be wrong.
I blame a lot of coaching staff and the development team also because hold on. When you have a Rasul Douglas who stunk for us, and then he went to another team and was very good.
But he went to 6 other teams before that. I think.
Well, he's played 1 year. 1 year.
He didn't go no 2 years. Russell Douglas? No, he didn't.
He went to a lot of teams before he stuck on with the Green Bay Packers. I might be wrong about the exact number, but I know he went to a lot of teams before he stuck on to them.
Washington?
No, that was
Carolina.
He went to Carolina.
He went to Carolina, then he played good at Carolina. He went to Carolina, and then the Packers picked him up.
Where's Danny Watkins playing? What team is Marcus Smart on? What's Nelson Aguilar doing?
There's been good.
When Nelson Aguilar left us, he had a pretty good season. But
I've never seen a guy air fumble the ball. If he had such a good season, why didn't he stay in Oakland or Vegas? He went to New England. New England thinks he stinks. He blew that Dallas game for New England. I'm not apologizing to Howie Roseman until he has one more good draft. Or if they're 12, if they've won 12 games next year, I'll give it to them then. And listen, I've thought about apologizing.
Here's the thing: can we all agree But can we all agree that we could have probably won 11 or 12 games if it wasn't for bad coaching and not running the football last year?
That's facts.
Yeah, but let's just say this though. 500
No,
has
I
a
don't
thing
think so.
going for
Mike,
him.
go ahead, Mike.
500 has a thing going for him. Listen, since 500 created this whole Howie vision, right? It's been low-key good. And he said on this, he said multiple times that Howie vision ain't necessarily bad. You could take it both ways. And right now it's on the good version. So the Howie vision thing can teeter-totter. And right now, as a conspiracy guy, as 500 is, he feels like if he apologized, and I don't want him to because we've been having too much good juju. But real quick, shout out to Showtime. He said this team is stacked with talent. I just like this panel. Shout out to you. And G Brown said, I'm a Niners fan. I'm happy we don't play the Eagles. Okay, somebody actually a little scared of us. I like to hear it because some people would have you think that we're still not that good. JB said, we don't have to apologize. Rager is still on the roster. That happened. Now we can acknowledge what he's done currently, but to apologize is say he never sinned. And I'm just going to say this real quick. I'm on Howie's side. But again, I ain't mad at the people who still say, let me see one more season, because the next season is also going to be the part of the future. Like this turnaround has been immaculate from 4 wins to a playoff berth to now, being, favorites, possibly making a lot of changes. Like the turnaround has been great. However, the turnaround has been great on paper, and we have awarded Dallas the paper champs multiple times. Right now, I'm going to take it because right now we don't got rock to play with. We only got paper to play with, and our paper looks good. We got to just make sure we can win games with it. But I think
but here's the thing when I say apologize. But here's the thing when I say apologize. I'm not saying that he hasn't made bad moves. But what I'm saying is a lot of people wanted him fired. Mm-hmm. And when you look at the moves that he has made, I don't know another GM that would have did what he has done.
Let me just say this. There's 3 positions in Philadelphia that's never going to get treated fairly. They're going to be either talked about really good or talked about really bad. That's GM, head coach, and quarterback. You could have 3 good years, 1 bad year. We're talking about you. Same with a coach and same with a quarterback. We're going to treat them positions, quarterback, head coach, and GM, at the highest standards. That's just what Philly fans do a little bit.
Listen. I'm not saying right or wrong. I have said this about Howie Roseman before. I've said this since 2017. Howie Roseman is very good with trades. I like the way he does contracts. He's very good at that. My issue with him is talent evaluation. He has been horrible. He has been horrible for a long time. Now, he had 1 good draft the year before. I think he had another good draft this year, but we got to see. We haven't played 1 game yet. If I go out and when I apologize to this dude, it's going to be official. I might put a suit and tie on. All right, it's going to be done. But I might want him gone by the end of this year.
But what about in 2019 when they only had 5?
I forgive him. I forgive Howie Roseman.
In 2019, he only had 5 picks, and every last one of them was starters, or we traded Matt Pryor. Everybody else is a starter on this team right now. What about that?
What about in 2019 when Carson Wentz had nobody to throw to? And he threw 4,000 yards. He had nobody to throw. Who do I blame for that?
That was horrible.
Well, who do I blame for that?
Howie.
You can blame Howie, but it seemed like you can blame Howie, but then you can't commend Howie for the things that he has done.
What do you mean? I've been nothing but saying Howie's done nothing but a great job this all season. I'm just not ready to say that the slate is washed clean and we could start over. I can't do that right now.
I'm easy.
I need 1 more draft.
I'm easier than that. He got me. Howie got me. Listen, but I understand Philly 500 too at the same time. I understand anybody who say they need to see more because Howie also burned us before. You know what I mean? Howie, come on, Jalen Reagor, man, you really come on, man. Justin Jefferson.
That was a horrible pick.
That was crazy. Arthega-Whiteside, Mac Hollins. You can name as many bad ones as you can good ones.
Howie Roseman in the 5th round, though.
But he was here like 7 years. It felt like, and it's the thing with Howie Roseman. He gets these bad players, and then he never wants to cut bait. Like the Jalen Reagor experiment is done. He holding up a valuable spot, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I'll think of what. There you go. So Howie Roseman
than Jalen Reagor.
Howie Roseman is so cheap. He gonna ask him to serve popcorn.
All right, so
well,
what if
you can't be a tight end? Go serve some popcorn. You know what I mean?
Even J down to the white side. What if he go to tight end because he's not a wide receiver right now? So what if he go to tight end and ball? Then what do we say?
Then we say. Then you say good job. It's very unlikely though.
What if
I don't think it is neither. I'm just asking. Are we giving the coaches credit?
No,
because I
give nobody credit.
This is my game, and during Ramadan, I train while fasting. No.
If you go to tight end,
he has a better chance of starring in his own Mary Poppins movie than making tight ends.
I think the whole situation is complex. I think on one hand, to counter some of the things you said, 500, when Danny Watkins was drafted, Howie didn't have power. Andy Reid did.
Yeah, no. Howie had power. If you go watch the press conference of Andy Reid, he goes, I'm not. Go watch the press conference when Andy Reid says that was Howie Roseman's pick. Howie Roseman has admitted to Danny Watkins.
Danny Watkins, what was he? A defensive end?
They took power from Andy Reid after the Macklin year. They
Marcus
took power
Smart
from him.
Oh my God! Howie Roseman drafted Marcus Smart.
Yes,
Smith,
the
Marcus Smith.
Slow down. You're wrong on a few things here.
Kelly drafted Marcus Smith.
Smith was drafted by. He was drafted.
Trash.
He was drafted.
He was not drafted. No, he was not. He lost. Howie
boy in 2014. And then
Chip
Howie
Kelly
turned around and stole power.
Chip Kelly took power. Chip Kelly took power after that pick, after that year in the draft, because they screwed the whole draft up.
You're wrong,
bro. If you look it up,
I'm
telling you, look it up. I'm telling you, I'm not wrong.
Who we talking about? What
Go look it up. That was not Chip Kelly. That was a Howie Roseman pick.
It was
that
not.
Was a Howie pick. Howie had fully admitted it already. He's admitted
he did not anything to Marcus Smith, and of course, if you're the general
manager, I'm telling you, he drafted Marcus Smith.
That doesn't take away from the fact that they brought the dude in from San Francisco to work with Chip
Kelly was pissed off about the Marcus Smith. Howie got put in the. What year was Marcus Smith drafted?
Was that 2006?
2014, bro.
2014. And after 2014, Howie Roseman went to the boiler room.
Howie Roseman was put into the boiler room because he fired the guy.
He got put in there because
Chip
Kelly
off.
did not.
So the overall,
Marcus Smart.
You were
Marcus
wrong,
Smart.
It is verifiable by a Google search.
Verified.
From the 49ers.
But verified that Marcus Smart was drafted by Chip Kelly. It wasn't true.
His name's not Marcus Smart, man.
Marcus Smart.
Well, Marcus Smith.
He's watching Eastern Conference.
I was watching basketball. Yeah, I'm watching basketball.
How are we supposed to
that's
know
a
what his
different
name was? He ain't performed. Shit, I thought his name was Marcus Smart too.
Marcus Smith was a Howie Roseman pick. No question.
No, he wasn't. You're wrong.
We could we can always look it up and verify. Well, I guess you guys can, because I think you guys care.
I don't need to verify. I know it's true. I already know it's true.
Either way, he was trash. But this is the thing about